Hi everyone, Mary Ann Markowitz. Are you ready to supercharge your career? Take it to the next level? Well, of course you are. That's why you're here. Grab your pen and paper, please. You can listen to it as I like to do. Just listen to me and then maybe come back with your pen and paper and it'll be more meaningful for you to write your notes. First, understand your limiting beliefs because as we go through these 13 questions, you might come across a roadblock, maybe feeling like, oh, I don't know the answer to this question, or I'm stuck. Those are cues for you to understand, oh, limiting belief, limiting belief. So, English 101, one of my overall good definitions for a limiting belief. It is a state or habit of mind, underline that, a state or habit of mind in which trust or confidence is placed. Examine these belief statements and then begin the exercise of rewriting them. Oh, I can't get on video. I'll look like an idiot. Well, I'll look at some of mine if I were brave enough to share with you from 2017. Yeah, but if we keep doing things, we'll get better. So examine your limiting belief. That's really not a good example because that's something that is today. Think about something that is holding you back from a very young age. Those are the beliefs. Is it always true? Is it true for everybody? Almost every time you ask yourself those two questions, the answer is going to be say no. But get in the habit of asking yourself, what are my limiting beliefs? So that's your groundwork. Now we're going to go into the 13 questions. And this is valuable because clients come to career coaches and they really need the clarification of where do I want to go? And where I say I want to go, is that still in line with who I am now? Okay, so here we go. Question number one. What ignites your passion? Doesn't matter whether you're an accountant, financial analyst, HR, you pick. What is it about what you do that ignites your passion? And think in terms of when do you lose track of time? Any job is going to come along with those things you don't like doing. One of my coaches I just adore loves working with us, loves developing courses and leading, but she doesn't like the paperwork. She has as many people she can delegate as possible, but there are just some things that she has to do. Okay, that comes with the territory. Let's be adults here. You love something about your career, and there's other stuff that goes with it. All right, how would you like to make an impact? What impact do you want to make? And I'm going to keep going back to accountants because I've had so much experience interviewing and working with them in the 20 plus years of my career as a recruiter. And I would say accountants are as a generalization, a group, a career who sometimes questions their value. I mean, they just like, oh, I just do accounting. And guess what? It is very, very valuable. There are people such as myself who I just glaze over. It's just not my thing. But you know what? I'm really good at finding those people to support me in my business. You are doing the same thing for those companies that you're working for. So where do you want to add your value? And you really do bring a lot of impact. Do not undersell yourself. What knowledge and skills do you want to acquire? In today's world, there is no excuse to not upgrade your skills. Period. End of story. You're watching me on YouTube. There's an unlimited amount of information out there, which is kind of the bad thing. You need to set a limit and say, all right, so today I want to learn about something with, oh, Excel or analytics. Give yourself 15 minutes to go onto YouTube, research, and pick out what you're going to spend some more time with. But don't let it become that black hole that we can get into because we love to relearn. We love to learn. All right, and think about how the organization can rely on you. How much can they rely on you? And what do you need in return? You always want to go into relationships as a give and take, not take, take, take. I find this very, very often with coaching or just interviewing people. They have a laundry list of what they must have. But what are you bringing to the party? Again, be empowered. What are you bringing to the party? So think back to when you began your journey and how has that vision evolved to now? And I think depending on where you are in your career, you can ask yourself, have I hit that magical 10,000 hours? And maybe if you're an accountant, there's a new skill you've been working on and you still don't have the confidence. Maybe you've utilized it for 2,500 hours in the last year or so. Then that could be why your confidence is not there yet. So keep that in perspective. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm working, I'm enjoying, I'm learning. Again, all in those empowering self-talk modes. And what elements of your current job are aligning with your vision of what you said you want to be. So again, we're looking at where do I want to be with my career? And using these questions to flush out, are you being honest with yourself about what you say you want to do? Okay, yes, I am. And am I aligning with what I said I want, where I would say I want to be? And that could come out as someone saying, this has been really good because I'm realizing the job I'm in now is not fulfilling me because I've got so much more to offer. They're a small company, they really cannot utilize my skills. So great, then you need to target larger companies. And what are some of your strongest qualities? And and how are they going to be implemented in your role currently or in your future role? And you just always want to be able to maximize your potential because as human spiritual beings, we are here to learn. And we just die on the vine when we say, oh, I know how to do this, and it becomes rote. Invite the uncertainty because that's the balance. Some of us need certainty, but if you just stay in that certainty mode, then you start to atrophy as a person and then you become boring. You might be that person who says, "Oh, I've never taken a day of my vacation in the 3 years that I've been here." It's like, "Really? That's just not a good energy to be around." So how can you make sure you're maximizing your potential? And so this is just a short starter list of questions for you, and I added a lot of here and there, kind of, adding a little bit of secret sauce. So look at the questions and answer them honestly. And again, if something is like an I don't know or just doesn't feel good to answer it, like what are my best attributes that I'm going to bring to the table, then you're limiting yourself. And look at how you can go out and find a training course to bring you up to where you want to be so that you can again continue to grow and offer more to companies that you're engaged with. All right, I hope this has been helpful, and give me a thumbs up and we'll try and get all these questions in there for you in the comments. Bye.